Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2-minute warning. Hopefully, I'm coming through 5 by 5. Just wanted to say thank you to those of you who've been here early. I want to say hello and hail to Just Another Red Shirt Judicon, That 70s Rock Fan, 6, Mike Beats, and so many others. Thanks for being here this morning. I appreciate it. Hey, Lord Ra. It looks like there's a Windows Critical update for those of you who have PCs. Please look into that, see if there's a security update for your computer. Apparently it causes havoc with printing. Doesn't sound good. Hail, Inferior Catsith. Good to see you all. Hail, Jedi Knight Lego Darth Barbie fan. All right, just a few moments away from the show. See you soon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you are watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. So far, so good. We'll wait and see how many boomer moments I have along the way, but we have a lot of stories to talk about, so let's just dig right into them, shall we? First of all, let's start with the story I know we're going to focus on, at least for the first part of Wednesday Live with Mad Mardigan. The Sun Valley Conference. I thought this had already occurred. Apparently not. They were just getting together as of last evening on July 6th this was filed at 5:06 p.m. with deadline. And it quotes David Zaslav saying, "We are not done yet." Discovery CEO says at Sun Valley as moguls gather in pared down, fully vaccinated deal mode. And again, this is something that happens on the regular. It should concern you when tech and media, which are now married in more ways than one, all get together to talk about how to deal with things. This should be a lot of fun to talk about on Wednesday Live. Again, I mean, you have the folks here, of course, David Zaslav, Shari Redstone, Brian Roberts, and many more. Essentially, they just arrived there in Sun Valley, Idaho for the Allen and Company conference, and they're going to talk all about it. Of course, David Zaslav is referring specifically to his merger with HBO Max in a newly emerged company that's supposed to be finalized sometime in early 2022. We'll see how that goes. Moving on from there, of course, we have the Tomorrow War seems to be watched by more than 2.4 million U.S. households during its opening weekend, according to Samba TV. Of course, that's just with the Samba appliance itself. And so that's a pretty big number. It didn't do too bad. In comparison to other things over the course of that 4-day weekend, similarly acquired project Tom Clancy's Without Remorse and Borat had 2.3 and 1.6 million over the course of 3 days. So that gives you kind of a barometer for what the performance was. Of course, that leaves the 4 days of HBO's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, only pulling in 1.8. So obviously, Tomorrow War was more popular with streaming folks than was, or as was, the Snyder Cut. But again, that's not actually true. That's not how numbers work. But that's kind of what they want you to think. Anyway, moving on. Jeff Bezos' wealth hits all-time record high with expected Amazon Pentagon contract leaving Elon Musk in the dust. Boy, they just don't like Elon, do they? They don't. And, it doesn't matter to them how, Bezos continues to amass his wealth. Of course, he just stepped down. The other guy took over and got about $200 million worth of stock. Fantastic. Greg Berlanti and Sarah Schechter, there we go, form movie partnership with Netflix. So marginal quality entertainment is going to be expanding over there in the near term. That's kind of exciting news, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, moving on from there. Reese Witherspoon's going to be very wealthy. Guys, maybe if you're single, try to catch her eye. Because she's going to be worth over $1 billion in the sale of her Hello Sunshine production company. Of course, they were behind the hit over there on pay television's Pretty Little Liars, but that's an awful lot of money. It's interesting. They think it could hit $1 billion, and that's a pretty impressive number. So again, if you're looking for a lady to take care of you, this might be the one, guys. Anyway, moving on from there, Britney Spears' court-appointed lawyer is resigning from the conservatorship case. You know why? Exposure. When the rats are exposed, they all run to the hills. That's going to just leave her dad as the only obstacle. By the way, during the court appearance that she made, she told the judge she had not been informed that she could merely ask for the conservatorship to end. She was not aware of that. It's supposed to be made aware of that multiple times a year or regularly, as the way it's stated, over the course of this particular period of time. I feel bad for her. Maybe she's still got some issues, but she wants control of her life, and maybe she should have it. After all, it's what liberty and freedom is all about, right? I mean, mostly peaceful protesting and all of that, maybe she should be allowed to participate in life like those folks. I'll move on from there. And then, of course, Universal moves their film licensing deal from HBO to Peacock. Saw this coming 1,000 miles away. That was a temporary deal. They obviously want to support their own streaming service in Peacock. No brainer. And lastly here, we have The Wrap covering the San Diego Comic-Con virtual event in 2021 coming up on July 23rd through 25th. This is going to get a big yawn and expose them for what they are in these panels, because they will have no audience and no accountability, just like the last few times we've seen cons on the road. And lastly, for just a little promotion, we have Midnight's Edge in the Morning coming up shortly, as well as Wednesday Live, the show with Mad Mardigan and myself, right in the middle of the day or end of the day, depending on where you live. But thank you for being here today, guys. I truly appreciate it. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.